10 signs that your relationship is over. When you've been together for a long time, you're comfortable and familiar with each other, and it might be tough to let go. However, when people do not grow in the same direction, it is appropriate for them to leave the relationship. There will be times when you and your spouse feel as if you are living separate lives, and these lulls are acceptable. This video will reveal 10 signs your relationship is over. Number 1. You haven't communicated with each other in a long time. Sharing your thoughts with your partner is the backbone of a strong relationship. If your partner is unable to comprehend what you are attempting to convey, you may feel compelled to quit trying to express yourself in such circumstances. As a result, a lack of communication can be fatal to a relationship. Number 2. Insufficiency in physical affection. It's all about making your spouse feel loved emotionally and physically in a relationship. Whether it's a public kiss, slipping away from the group to make a short gesture of love, or making things interesting in bed, there's something for everyone. If you no longer desire physical touch with your lover, though, it's usually time to call it quits. Number 3. You're always irritated with your partner. Your spouse in a good relationship is there to support you through the difficult times. If you're always furious with your partner, consider whether you'd be happier if you split up. If you answered yes, it's time to part ways. Number 4. The squabbles are becoming worse. Every relationship has a quarrel. In fact, if done correctly, it might be the healthiest method to address a problem. So having a fight now and again isn't an indication you're not right for each other. Minor squabbles, on the other hand, that always escalate into screaming bouts are unhealthy. Number 5. You're mentally prepared to end your relationship. You know that what is broken cannot be put back together after you have tried everything you can to mend your relationship. When you are alone, you start to feel happier than when you're with each other near the end of your relationship. You've undoubtedly begun to imagine your life without your lover as well. Number 6. You have the impression that everything has changed. With each passing day, living with him becomes increasingly difficult. The person with whom you formerly felt the most connected suddenly appears to be a completely different person. It might be tough to adjust to and live with those changes, which can lead to the breakup of a partnership. Number 7. You're attracted to other people. When you're head over heels in love with your sweetheart, everyone else fades away. However, when your relationship becomes more routine, you begin to develop crushes on other individuals and find them appealing. One of two things may happen: either you and your partner decide to end your relationship, or one of you cheats on the other. Number 8. You spend more time with your friends than you do with your partner. Spending more time with your family and friends than with your better half is another clue that your relationship is ending. You attempt to spend time with your spouse solely in public or in the company of others to avoid having meaningful talks about your relationship's problems. Number 9. Even when you're with your partner, you feel lonely. You no longer believe they are the same person. Even if your lover is seated next to you, you're lonely and want for someone who understands you. Number 10. You're ready to give up. You should feel comfortable and joyful in a relationship. If, on the other hand, your heart yearns to be set free and joyful again, and you are weary of being miserable, you must accept that your relationship is ended. You begin to look out for yourself at this stage, and giving up on the relationship appears to be the only option to set things right for each other. There is a meeting, there is always a time to part. Hope all goes well. Even if you have to separate, I hope no one gets hurt.